Alright, so welcome to the Easter egg for the map Zetsubou no Shima for the achievement Seeds of Doubt. Now, there are a lot of things you're going to need before you can actually do the Easter egg. A lot of items and a lot of money is going to be needed. So, in the description, there'll be a link to a place of each and every single video that you need to do this. And of course, if you want to leave a gamer tag in the comments below to find people to do it with, then feel free. Basically, you are going to need to turn on permanent power. You're going to need the gas mask, the electric zombie shield, the upgraded KT4, and the skull of Zetsubou. So, there are the things you definitely need to complete the Easter egg. I would definitely recommend having a pack-a-punch weapon or two if possible. And this Easter egg is available for solo players to do, which of course means 2, 3 and 4 can also do it as well. But before you even attempt this Easter egg, at least one player on your team, or if you're doing it solo, you will need to have anywhere but here Gobblegum equipped. And you need level 10 for that, so it's not too hard to get. And the majority of you will have it already, just stick it on. The rest of the Gobblegums do not matter, just use perk oil, like if you have it, aftertaste, things like that to help you out in general. So from the very beginning at wave 1, you want to be working to as many things as possible at the same time, just to speed up the process. But the first actual step is going to be on the pillar by the ritual table near the skull of Zetsubou, where you pick it up. There'll be challenges, and each player on your team will have 3 different challenges. All 3 need to be completed before you can actually progress through the Easter egg, so make sure you're doing them when you can throughout your rounds. Now once you've got a skull, you want to go over to this little drawing down in the bunker. It's the second door on the right where you get the purple water. In that room, you want to use your mesmerize, the L2, the left trigger, on the wall, and it will reveal the second half of a drawing. It's actually the elevator which is in the first room of the bunker, so go over to there and again hold the left trigger and it should now reveal a door. Go through and you hear a little quote about needing to fix the elevator. Now you need 3 cogs, and this is where your Gobblegum will come in handy. So go to the spider area. If you haven't killed it already, kill it. Pick up a tooth to get part of the upgraded KT4 as well while you're there. But the main reason you're here is to use your Gobblegum in this room, and it will teleport you just to a room above the area you're in with a few dragon eggs on the table. It's a bit weird, but you're here for the little cog on the floor over here. Interact with it to pick it up, and that's your first cog. Second cog is going to need you to use the blue elemental water for watering a seed. So it doesn't matter where on the map, just plant a seed down, use the blue water to water it, and then fire your KT4 at it. Now if you've done this right, it should have little green bubbles coming up from it, and you want to do this throughout the next 3 rounds until the 4th round it will spout up with a purple plant with sort of yellowish blobs all over it. If you open it, it should now have a missile which you can pick up. So pick it up, bring it over to this massive gum, which is the first room in the right on the bunker, and when the plane flies over, it happens every few minutes, just be patient. Load it, fire it, and it should shoot the plane down, which will drop a part for you to pick up, either outside the bunker or over by the zipline by lab A, and that is your second cog. For the third and final part, you will need to go and get a electric zombie shield. If you haven't got that, again in the description will be how to get that. And you want to electrify it, come over to the zip wire up the top if you're on solo, and zap it. Now go down, and while you're going down, you're going to want to hold the left analog stick down, so physically push the button inwards into your control and you should drop down. Make sure you do it when the floor is beneath you, or you will die if you fall into the jungle. So land on the platform and pick up the second cog over here. For players doing it in co-op, you'll need one person to go down the zip line and the other person at the bottom to zap the bottom panel with the electric riot shield. If you're doing it solo, you can just do it up the top on your own. But duo, you will need to have someone to stop you for you to drop. Again, make sure to do it at the right time, and communication needs to be good on this part. You're basically done. This is probably one of the shortest Easter eggs you'll ever do. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get the items and things, doors open, etc. But it is basically just a few step Easter egg. So once you're ready, prepare yourself. You'll need to upgrade to KT4. If you can, get Perkaholic or as many perks as you possibly can. And basically just prepare yourself for an all out freaking war. Because once you go down, you cannot get back out unless you have another Gobblegum to teleport you out. But it's probably going to be more useful to use something like Aftertaste down here. Make sure you have a fresh gas mask, as there'll be a lot down here, and without it you will go down a lot quicker. So place the cogs back on the room behind the elevator, and you will now be able to go down and use it. So when you're down here, you want to get your KT4 out. You will have to shoot a few vines on the way, I should mention that, with your KT4. So have max ammo as well if possible, but they do drop it throughout the fight. Go up to this beast and shoot him in the arm where the orange spores are, and you want to continue doing that throughout the fight, because he's going to keep spawning a lot of thrashers, a lot of zombies, and a lot of spiders. So the main thing you want to be focused on down here though is the thrashers, because there'll be 4 of them at one time, or there was in my game, and they just absolutely smack you to pieces. So you don't need to worry about the boss. Every now and then he'll scream and throw his arms about. Just stay out of the way of that. Keep moving if possible. I had done Dead Man Walking, so the zombies weren't really a problem. But yeah, focus your entire everything on the thrashers. I kept my Masamune out pretty much the entire fight. It's probably the best way to do it, because you just charge a shot and wait till the thrashers together, and it should take them all out at once. Just use your other weapons to clear the spiders out of the way, and he'll have 4, I believe, different orange spores you have to shoot. So just shoot them when they appear, and eventually the boss will die. It's probably one of the easiest boss fights you will ever do in your life, honestly. I went down once towards the end because I took my focus off the thrashers, which is what you don't want to do. And I still completed it without any perks, so pretty savage, and it is an easily done boss. So 4 different sort of sections. Every now and then he'll spawn with the max ammo, so don't worry about wasting ammo. But once you're finished, it'll just sort of freeze your game, so don't worry. The cutscene will now appear. If you haven't watched it, then you can go find it or wait till you get it. I'm not going to put it at the end just because it's freaking 3 minutes of video you don't need to watch. So that's basically all you need to know to complete the Easter egg and get the Seeds of Doubt achievement. I actually did it on my first proper run through, which I'm pleased about, so you can definitely do it with ease if you follow this guide. So I hope it has helped you out, and of course all the videos you need are in the description, in the playlist link, and I wish you the best luck on your zombie games, and look forward to DLC number 3.
Darling, I will be loving